Life is unpredictable, and each passing day, we say goodbye to people who have left an impact on the world in many different ways. Some were household names, while others made contributions behind the scenes, shaping industries, communities, and even entire movements. This first week of February has been marked by the loss of individuals from a variety of fields: Hollywood legends, sports icons, influential thinkers, and even controversial figures. These are the people who shaped history, entertained millions, and, in some cases, left behind legacies that will continue long after they're gone. As we reflect on their lives, we celebrate what they accomplished and the stories they leave behind. Let's take a closer look at the people we lost this past week and the marks they made on the world. Tony Roberts was a familiar face in Hollywood, best known for his roles in classic films like Annie Hall, Play It Again, Sam, and Serpico. His charismatic on-screen presence and talent for both drama and comedy made him a beloved actor. Roberts worked alongside some of the biggest names in the industry, including Woody Allen, with whom he frequently collaborated. His performances left a lasting impact on film and theater. He passed away at the age of 85 due to lung cancer, leaving behind a legacy of memorable performances that will continue to inspire generations of actors. A name associated with infamy, Demetrius Terence Frazier was convicted of multiple heinous crimes. His execution by nitrogen hypoxia at the age of 52 marked the end of a dark chapter. His case serves as a stark reminder of the legal system's role in handling justice. Though controversial, his execution was a significant event in the ongoing discussion about capital punishment in the United States. A trailblazer in the world of American football, Virginia Hallis McCaskey carried on the legacy of her father, George Hallis, as the owner of the Chicago Bears. She was one of the most influential figures in NFL history, overseeing the team for decades. As a pioneering female executive in a male-dominated sport, her contributions to the game were profound. Her passing at 102 marks the end of an era for the Chicago Bears and the NFL as a whole. Donald Shoup was a visionary in urban planning, best known for his groundbreaking work on parking policies and city infrastructure. His research transformed the way cities think about parking, advocating for more sustainable and efficient urban spaces. Shoup's ideas influenced major metropolitan policies worldwide. His passing at 86 leaves behind a wealth of knowledge that will continue to guide future generations of city planners and urban developers. A renowned artist, Satoru Abe dedicated his life to the world of sculpture and painting. His works often explored abstract forms and themes of nature, earning him a respected place in the art world. Throughout his nearly century-long life, Abe's contributions enriched cultural landscapes, particularly in Hawaii, where he was based. His passing at 98 is a significant loss to the art community. Will Cagle was a legendary figure in auto racing, particularly in the world of dirt track racing. His skill on the track and his contributions to the sport made him a beloved figure in the racing community. Unfortunately, complications from a fall led to his passing at the age of 86. His name remains etched in the history of motorsports. Irv Gotti was a powerhouse in the music industry, known for founding Murder Incorporated Records and producing hit songs like Foolish and Always on Time. His influence shaped the careers of numerous artists, including Ja Rule and Ashanti. Unfortunately, he suffered multiple strokes, leading to his untimely passing at 54. His impact on the hip-hop and R&B scene will not be forgotten. Dave Jordan was a master of sound, producing albums for legendary bands such as Jane's Addiction and The Offspring. His work on Ritual de lo Habitual and Americana defined a generation of alternative rock. He also contributed as a recording engineer on Remain in Light by Talking Heads. A stroke took his life at the age of 75, but his influence in the music world will resonate for years to come. For decades, Dennis Richmond was a trusted voice in broadcast journalism. As the longtime anchor for KTVU, he reported on countless significant events and was a respected figure in news media. His professionalism and commitment to truth made him a beloved newsman. His passing at 81 marks the loss of a broadcasting icon. Howard Twilley made his mark as a talented wide receiver, playing for the Miami Dolphins and the University of Tulsa. A key part of the Dolphins' historic undefeated season in 1972, Twilley was a reliable and skilled athlete. His contributions to the game will always be remembered. He passed away at 81, leaving behind a legacy in football history. John Adams Morgan was a businessman, sailor, and Olympic gold medalist. A descendant of banking mogul J.P. Morgan, he built a successful career in finance and investment. In 1952, he won a gold medal in sailing at the Helsinki Olympics, solidifying his place in sports history. His contributions to both finance and athletics leave behind a lasting legacy. He passed away at 94. Paul Pliszka was a renowned operatic bass, celebrated for his decades-long career at the Metropolitan Opera. With his powerful voice and commanding stage presence, he performed in countless productions, leaving an indelible mark on the world of opera. His passing at 83 is a great loss to the classical music community. Rich Dower was a skilled second baseman for the Baltimore Orioles and later became a respected coach for teams like the Kansas City Royals and Colorado Rockies. He was a key part of the Orioles' 1983 World Series winning team. His influence in Major League Baseball spanned decades, and his passing at 72 marks the loss of a true baseball professional. Josh Mayle was an Australian footballer known for his time with the Adelaide Crows. A talented athlete, he was admired for his dedication to the game. Sadly, he lost his battle with cancer at the age of 50, leaving behind a legacy in Australian football. Benzion Miller was a world-renowned cantor, preserving and promoting Jewish liturgical music. His powerful voice and deep spiritual connection to his craft made him a beloved figure in Jewish communities worldwide. His passing at 77 is a great loss to the world of sacred music. John Shumate was a former NBA player and later a coach. He played for teams like the Phoenix Suns and Buffalo Braves before transitioning to coaching at Southern Methodist University. His contributions to the sport of basketball, both on and off the court, will not be forgotten. He passed away at 72. Amos Smith was a distinguished chemist and professor, known for his contributions to organic chemistry and pharmaceutical research. His groundbreaking work advanced scientific knowledge and paved the way for new medical treatments. His passing at 80 is a loss to the scientific community. William J. Cabnis served as the U.S. ambassador to the Czech Republic from 2004 to 2006 and was a member of the Alabama Senate from 1982 to 1990. His career in politics and diplomacy had a lasting impact on international relations. He passed away at 86. Mort Kunstler was a celebrated artist, best known for his historical paintings, particularly those depicting the American Civil War. His work captured moments of history with incredible detail and realism. He passed away at the age of 97, leaving behind a vast portfolio of stunning artwork. Anson Rabenbach was a prominent historian and co-founder of New German Critique. His work on European intellectual history and totalitarianism shaped the way scholars understand modern history. He passed away at 79 following a fall. Harry Stewart Jr. was a distinguished member of the Tuskegee Airmen, the first African-American military aviators in the U.S. Armed Forces. His bravery and skill in World War II made him a hero. Reaching the remarkable age of 100, he leaves behind a legacy of courage and inspiration. Marion Wiesel was a writer, translator, and Holocaust survivor. She was instrumental in translating and preserving the works of her husband, Nobel laureate Elie Wiesel. Her contributions to literature and Holocaust remembrance were invaluable. She passed away at the age of 94. Dafydd Ellis Thomas was a prominent Welsh politician who served as LLYWYDD of the Senedd from 1999 to 2011. He was also an MP from 1974 to 1992 and a longtime member of the House of Lords. His work in Welsh politics was instrumental in shaping modern governance in Wales. He passed away at 78. Kenneth Kitchen was a distinguished British biblical scholar and historian known for his extensive research on ancient Egypt and the Old Testament. His scholarly work influenced many in the field of archaeology and theology. He passed away at the age of 92 or 93. Gordon Marshall was a talented goalkeeper who played for clubs such as Heart of Midlothian, Newcastle United, and Arbroath. His contributions to football, both as a player and mentor, were widely recognized. He passed away at 85. Mike Ratledge was a founding member and keyboardist of the progressive rock band Soft Machine. His innovative musical style helped shape the sound of jazz fusion and psychedelic rock. He passed away at the age of 81. Stuart Rubin was a highly respected figure in both the chess and poker communities. He was an international chess arbiter and a professional poker player known for his contributions to the development of tournament rules and formats. He passed away at 85. Brian Turner was a celebrated New Zealand poet and former field hockey player who represented the national team. He served as New Zealand's Poet Laureate from 2003 to 2005. He passed away following a heart attack at the age of 80. P.H. Moriarty was a British actor best known for his roles in films like The Long Good Friday, Lock, Stock and Two Smoking Barrels, and Jaws 3D. His tough guy persona made him a memorable figure in British cinema. He passed away at 86. Brian Murphy was a beloved British actor known for his roles in classic sitcoms such as Man About the House, George and Mildred, and Last of the Summer Wine. He passed away from cancer at 92. Billy Peary was a prolific goal scorer who played for clubs including Arbroath, Aberdeen, and Dundee. His skill on the field made him a fan favorite. He passed away at 75. Alan Shoulder played for teams like Newcastle United, Carlisle United, and Hartlepool United before transitioning into management. His dedication to football spanned decades. He passed away at 71. John Montagu, 11th Earl of Sandwich, was a British aristocrat and businessman who also served as a member of the House of Lords from 1995 to 2024. He was dedicated to public service and philanthropy. He passed away at 81. Peter Bassano was a respected trombonist who contributed to iconic musical pieces, including Hey Jude. He also had a successful career as a conductor. He passed away at the age of 79 or 80. Paddy Cullen was a legendary Gaelic footballer who played for Dublin and later became a successful manager. He was instrumental in Dublin's football successes and was revered by fans for his dedication to the sport. He passed away at the age of 80. This first week of February has been a poignant reminder of how fleeting life can be. We have lost icons from the world of film, music, sports, journalism, and academia, each of them leaving a mark that will not be erased. Whether through art, innovation, or leadership, their contributions helped shape our world in ways both big and small. As we remember these individuals, let's take a moment to appreciate the legacies they leave behind. Their stories remind us that every moment counts and that our work, passions, and influence can endure long after we're gone. If you found this tribute meaningful, please consider sharing your thoughts, memories, or reflections in the comments. Let's keep their legacies alive. Thank you for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more stories that honor those who have shaped our world.